Hey guys. All right, here's the part two to the last video. I learned some more stuff about the priestess, and some more stuff happened, and I'll tell you about that at the end. Um, 1 second, I gotta do something here. So what I was doing was I was talking about the portal. When you open, I don't even know how to do this consciously. I just know it has to do with your seeds, your subconscious. I don't know which. I've done it. I opened a porthole once in myself, and that was in the last video. Now, when the priestess opened up a porthole in me, I lost it because the only thing I saw was when that demon punched me and I cut my eye. I got 2 black eyes, cuts all over my head in the physical. So the demon breached me, and that was from a pretty girl glowing from the seeds. I was dreaming about her. We were walking down the street, and the demon opened up a porthole in front of me, outside my head, like out here in front of me. And I said to myself, what the hell is that? Then a fist came through, punched me, breached my face. I photographed the whole thing, but it's all on disc somewhere in the world. I don't know where. Anyway, I was in bed one night. This happened. And I was pondering for days earlier of, boy, I wish I could open a porthole and take care of people like that demon took care of me. Like maybe knock his teeth out. Okay, when you got a person that's a dictator and he's killing people deliberately or secondhand with his policies, that's wrong. Any way you look at it. And he's doing it out of spite, or he's doing it because he's owned. I can't tell you his name. I'll tell you why in a minute. So he's owned, and he's doing it, or he's doing it out of spite. Whatever. I think he's owned myself. He has no choice but to do it. It's part of the whole New World Order going on. But I can show you a photograph. I think I can. Anyway, we actually have participants chat security. Well, I'm supposed to be. Oh, here it is. So there's your man. Anyway, I was thinking about him opening a porthole and breaching his brain or just knocking his teeth out in this world, physical world, from spirit world, just like the demon did to me. If a fucking scum demon can do it, why the hell can't I? If the priestess can do it, why the hell can't I? A month goes by. I thought about it twice more. At this point in time in my life, I was wearing the mask. All right. So that made me focus on that, which you see in front of you. That led me to the next. I'm laying in bed. I go to sleep, and I'm slowly passing out. All of a sudden, the porthole opened up in the blackness of the illusion, about 3 feet away from me. I walked over to it, looked in. He was standing in his living room, drinking wine, laughing, facing me. All I seen was his head and his shoulders. He was facing me, but he wasn't looking at me. I don't know if he could see the porthole. He had wine up by his mouth. He took a sip like that, and he was motioning to his friends he was talking to in his living room of his house. I never told this because of the bullshit for YouTube. So I never mentioned it till now. That's it. And I thought about it. I could do it right now. I can do it. And only that, and I'm looking at it still. I'm looking at it just like you're looking at me in the top corner. Porthole. I even made a fist, ready to punch. And I wasn't aiming for his skin. I was aiming for his brain. And then I thought of Christ, the regent priest, and all the bullshit I went through with the priestess. And I said, nope, I ain't fucking doing it. I don't know what the repercussions are of doing something like that. Because I didn't know, man. Look at, priestess almost killed me. She's still ruining my life. What if I do that to him? His demon's gonna come after me? And the demons that put him in power, and I mean spiritual demons. Okay, call them what you want. There's ones created to do jobs, and there's ones that have been around for a hell of a long time. Since the Anunnaki. Whoever controls this POS has demons. Bad fucking demons. More intelligent than me and you, that's for goddamn sure. Do I have to deal with them in the future if I do this? Is Christ going to be there? Of course he will. Are the regent priests? If it gets out into public, insane illusion? Screw the illusion. Screw this world. We're just talking about the spirit world. Okay? I had from ETs coming over my house in a cloaked ship, and they did their thing to me. And I had black ops following me around. I confronted them with witnesses in the coffee shop. Go back and watch the video. My sister we're both living in the same house. She got contacted and I got contacted. The next morning, black ops walking around the house. She saw them. She called the police for intruders peering in her window. And there are guys in black suits, white fucking tie, walking around the house. Don't push buttons. That black entity, that formless, colorless entity, pushed me in front of a fucking bus and disappeared. I didn't die. But that's ETs. Do you see what you're getting into? So, That's what you get into when you do this shit. And all the ETs did was talk to me. Don't push buttons, that black entity said. Why were the black ops following me? Confront me when I gave him the finger in the middle of the street? Watch the video. I got that fucking 2-hour video about the whole thing, down to detail. This got whole 19 hits. Fuck. I've had the most incredible life and no one gives a fuck. Anyway, that's just my thing. Because I'm a male Leafs fan. Who knows? The fucking issues. Anyway, the other day, and I can't remember very much of each conversation, I asked, hey, region priest. And he goes, yeah. Come here. The chatter in my head is quiet. We're just up there talking. I said, if I open up a porthole in front of you know who, and I take him out or just knock his teeth out, I know murder and knocking teeth out are two different things. He goes, well, let's just say you knock his teeth out. I go, okay. What'll happen to me? What are the repercussions? I go, am I going to get blowback in this world? And he goes, oh yeah. And he goes, you won't be able to go into the illusion. And everybody's going to know. I go, well, the priestess was in my head with her porthole. And people still don't believe me that happened. And that's why I'm fighting with her. He goes, exactly. They'll know. He goes, they'll know no matter what. And I go, the bad guys. He goes, yep. And he goes, they're just like me, the same. They're fucking intelligent and they know. And he goes, they're all bad. They're all wrong because they don't follow Christ. But they don't care. They got their path and they're sticking to it. And he goes, yep, you're fucked. Then I asked, and then the other priest came. He goes, look, other than the repercussions coming after you afterwards, he goes, he told me, I go, would you do it? And he said, yeah, hell yeah. I go, why don't you? And he goes, it's not my world. I'm not allowed to interfere unless I'm given orders, unless it's decided or immediate action to be taken on a specific thing. I go, okay, I get that. He goes, it's not my world. You are in your world. You got to do it in your world. And I go, am I right or wrong for doing it? I go, how many people he killed? He goes, I'll go look. I go, no, I'm just saying. Secondhand people out of his mandates. How many people has he murdered that way? And he started laughing. He goes, I have no idea, but it's a lot. And I go, and he goes, yeah. He goes, that fucker's going to be dealt with one way or the other. Either you're going to do it or someone else is going to do it, or he's just going to fade off naturally and we'll take care of it when he gets here. And I go, okay. I go, what would Christ feel? And he goes, Christ would tell you to use your seeds. And other people came and said, use your seeds to take care of this guy. And I got 62. Well, I never had 62. 62 seeds. And I go, I opened a porthole once. And he was in his living room talking to his friends, drinking wine. And the porthole was right in front of his face. And I could have done it. He goes, why the hell didn't you? And I go, I don't want the fucking repercussions. I go, look, I'm going through all this shit with the priestess. I'm living in two fucking worlds. The physical world and the spiritual world. I can barely deal with that, and I'm almost dying. He goes, point, yeah. And so, what are the repercussions for me doing it right now, spiritually? He goes, you ain't never going to the illusion again. That's for goddamn sure. Christ says, love him, make him turn into a good guy, a beautiful guy. And I go, all the Christians and all Christs think the same way. Regent priests say, use your seeds. Hook your seeds up to his seeds from far away, or just pray on your seeds and it'll be received. And I've done that before with other things, and it'll be dealt with. But you got to pray. You got to ask your seeds, ask your inner light for the divine to take action. But you got to ask. I said, yeah, I understand that. I go, that's a good way of doing it, but it's not satisfying. He goes, yep, that's part of the ego world. Satisfaction. Because you want to see justice yesterday. I'm going, you goddamn right. And he go, I told him, I go, I'm ready to do it again. As soon as that I go, I don't know how to open these portholes. But I thought about it, and a month later, the damn thing opened up right in front of this guy. And I didn't do anything. Why didn't I do anything? The repercussions. I didn't know what the repercussions were. I like to learn shit before I go and do it. Maybe I would have missed him, but I don't think so. A porthole, when you get a porthole, you're totally aligned spiritually on frequencies. Your frequency matches his frequency. Boom. That means you can reach through the porthole and touch him physically from a spirit. All right. You decide what you want to do. I was given that choice and I backed out for lack of knowledge here. But I think I just fucking might. I just think I might. And not just him. There's a whole plethora of motherfuckers I want to get. But their whole issue was, it's not my world, and unless I'm given orders to do something to take out a son of a bitch, a POS, I can't do nothing. Even if I wanted to. But you live there. When a tiger is eating your kids, attacking your family, a monkey, an animal, another person, he is no different from any other animal or person attacking your family, friends. Voted him in or not, it all comes down to one thing. What is he doing to help? Not a goddamn thing. And I got it right there. It comes down to us in this world to take care of this world. You get it? And I go, he goes, well, if you do it, you'll be stuck in St. Lucian or a place like St. Lucian with Christ. And I go, and the Legion, he stopped me there and goes, the Legion takes care of people in St. Lucian. And other places. Now, St. Lucian is not all Christians. It's every culture. But it's all moderate, no violence, that type of shit. Unless you're in certain states. So, some states have guns you can carry. Some states don't. Just like America. But a lot more democracy. And he goes, yeah, you can do it. But you need evidence. He goes, he goes, have you seen it? And I go, well, on the news. He goes, it's better if you have first-hand privileges. I go, what the hell does that mean? He goes, you've seen it. He goes, then you have every fucking right in the universe to do what you got to do. But after 100 accounts of people dying for a policy he made, did you see that come out? I had a whole white stream come out of my mouth. Fuck. I gotta watch this again. So, it's up to you, man. Us, the Regent Priests, bravo. The Legion, bravo. Christ, do it this way, the peaceful way. Let God take care of it. Pray to God, the seeds. Pray to your seeds. Get your seeds to take out a-hole. And it's done. He goes, you gotta ask God to do it. You got 62 seeds, bro. And I go, I know. So, I haven't done it yet. So I'm just saying this is a conversation because I wanted to know the blowback of where I fit in the universe with taking out a POS. Or is that just, well, anyway. So, I'm going to have another conversation. I'm going to keep having conversations. Today, since I went and saw, what's his name? The new Christ. I got a new Christ. I forgot his fucking name. Well, I'll start with this. The mammoth meat from the last video. I was a native guy. I went and bought mammoth meat from another tribe. I went and bought it. I was an Aztec. I think I was an Aztec for the tattoos I saw. I went and bought mammoth meat. I brought it back. It turned out to be human meat, and I got pissed off, which is a thing that happened to me, a symbolic representation of what the priestess was doing to me. Bullshit. I bought the bullshit. But they deceived me. I get done the video, posting it, I'm loading it on fucking YouTube, so I got nothing else to do, so I go to Facebook, and they got mammoth bones chopped up to shit, dumped here by a fucking native people 29,000 years ago, long before the Clovis came. The Clovis are the first people that walked across the fucking ice from Russia and invaded America. They were the first ones in America. Such bullshit. You've never fucking heard. So that's the theory, their theory. They say it's scientific fact. In the fucking sciences, that's all there is to it. Nothing else matters. Just the Bering Strait fucking ice crossing during the last ice age. But the find blew that shit out of the water. So we know native people of this land, Turtle Island, fucking were here longer before the fucking ice age because they were hunting and killing the mammoths. In this fucking dream vision I had from my own fucking seeds, I'm a native guy buying meat, trading, my junk for some meat because it was good meat and we needed it. So I took my shit. I went there and bought it for my people. Turns out to be human. And they kept their good stuff. Happens all day in the markets. But what I think triggered that whole human meat thing was I was watching on Too Strong. They were doing a video of how they found human parts in the McDonald's hamburgers. That, I think, fucking triggered the whole goddamn past life thing in the mammoth. And I've been in the mammoths. And there's a video where I went in the past, spiritually, and ran with them, saw them, was there. It's in another video. So Native Americans and mammoths, that's right up my alley. I experienced them. all from my fucking seeds. In this lifetime, I got to relive it or see it. The thing is, how the fuck did it show up on Facebook 10 minutes after I said it on a video? I didn't even write it on the video. I just spoke it. And there was another thing. I can't find it. I can't remember what it was. Where I said something on a video and it showed up on Facebook. That happened many, many, many times. Totally obscure subject matter. It shows up in my timeline on Facebook. So there's one or two things going on there, or maybe just one, because there's only one I can think of. What are the fucking odds of that? Astronomical. Or they got an algorithm that reads what you say, and they put the interest on Facebook to get hits and advertising. It's that fucking simple. Somehow, some way they do it. So I got a new Christ from Augustus and a teacher from Augustus. They're down here working me. I got Augustus in my heart. If I'm still using the Christ I was with, which was Christie, Mr. Christie, I think I'm still with him to a point. But these two guys, I'm going to talk to them about opening the porthole, taking him out, or taking his teeth out. Maybe that'll smarten him up. Since he's a professional boxer, and you ever see that shit? Pow, 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 pow. Anyway, that was beautiful. So if I can knock his teeth out, maybe that'll smarten him up. Let him know what's coming in the future. But I'll get blowback. If I take him out, I'll really get blowback if I get him. So maybe I'll just start trying the seeds. Praying to my seeds, asking to write this. Now, remember after the trucker protest in the winter, what he did to us? If you give a shit, check it out. What happened in the spring? It's like 5 tornadoes hit Ottawa. Or more. Fucking billions of dollars of devastation. One location. Well, maybe I saw it on the news, watched 1,000 videos of it. Anyway, whirlwind, you piss off everybody. And the Native Americans, especially, because they use the earth forces. I'm not saying I did it. I mean, I was a participant. That's for goddamn sure. The whirlwind. What the fuck is a tornado? A whirlwind. Where did it happen? Ottawa. Keep it up, you motherfucker. Anyway, I'm going to talk to Christ, this new Christ. I'm going to talk to this teacher. This teacher seems pretty cool. See what happens. This morning, just to make this video, this morning, he put the priestess in my head, which I really didn't enjoy. And she told me, now they're supposed to, I just found out I have no more secrets. Unless they're lying and it's another psyop. I have no secrets to reveal about me and the priestess. He goes, the priestess wants to talk to you about something that happened, which is her secret. And I'm like, okay. She says, and Christ and the teacher confirmed it, she was, I just looked it up. I don't know all the details because I had to go piss, right? Where the fuck is it at? I need a new book. Here it is. This guy, where is it? Stop recording, share screen. Let's get rid of this turkey. Oh, there we go. This SOB, she says he raped the priestess. Henry VIII, King Henry VIII. And I asked before or after he was king. And I didn't even know at the time. I looked this up, so I asked her before or after. She said either, I don't know what she said, to tell you the truth. This guy, if you go on to read, he's got ruled for 36 years, presiding over sweeping changes, blah, 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 blah. He famously married a series of 6 wives in his search for political alliance. Then Christ says he had 13 spouses. Christ also said he had 13 wives. Here in our fucking history, bullshit propaganda history, oh yeah, there's no fucking truth in this History Channel. Bullshit. Straight up bullshit. It's what they tell you. They tell you what they want. What you need to know, they'll tell you. And it ain't the fucking truth. Christ says he had 13 spouses and 13 wives. If priestess was a wife of his, I don't know. But he was doing others. He was doing other people, raping them on the side. Before or after he was king, or during. Where the priestess fits in, I have no idea. I couldn't hear it. But there you go. I go, why are you telling me this? She just wanted to tell you, Rich. That's what Christ or the teacher says. She just wanted to share it with you. I wasn't there. I had nothing to do with it. I wasn't even in the same. I wasn't born on the earth at the time. I was a dead guy. So it says here what? He famously married 6 wives. Well, no, it wasn't 6. It was 13. And he was a fucking rapist. He was a philanthropist. A female philanthropist. I don't know. But there you go. I learned that today. Just wanted to throw that in there because I'm going to forget all this within a week. I just wanted to put it in. So, I did a quick research. I knew he was a king of England or some damn thing over there. That's as far as my knowledge went of that shit. And I just looked it up and found that out. And I read it. As I'm reading this, it says 6 wives. He goes, no, 13 wives and 13 fucking spouses. So I don't know what all that means. I don't even know what a fucking spouse means. Believe it or not, never had the problem, was never married. So I really don't focus on it. My whole life has been taking photos of birds, UFOs, and the spirit world. Anyway, guys, there you go. So I'm going to ask more about the porthole. I'm going to pray to alleviate his position in power or get the aliens to turn him into a powder of dust, a pillar of salt, whatever works. And if that don't work, if I ask my seeds to take care of it and a porthole opens up in front of me, I'm taking a shot. Just knock his teeth out. Because I'm going to learn a lot from that experience. And I got a lot of bad guys to get. A lot. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye.